Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just turn this down a little bit. Welcome to From the Couch with that guy. I'm just sitting watching the television at the same time. South Africa has just reported its 4th death. And our infection rate has risen to 1,353. Let's start with the figures today. I think let's get the worst part out of the way, although it's not going to go anywhere very soon. Our corona updates worldwide, we're standing on 800,000 people, ladies and gents. 171 countries and territories affected, and the death toll now on 35,000 plus people. So not good. At the same token, I'd actually like you to listen with me a little bit to what this guy is saying. I think it's easier. Because he's just talking about our shutdown. Our shutdown is scheduled until 16 April, 21 days. But I don't know if you guys have seen that the rest of the world has, Italy specifically has just extended theirs to July 31st. For those of you that don't know South Africa or don't live in South Africa, I don't think you understand what could happen here if it does happen. Khayelitsha has just reported its first case. There's a couple of the other townships as well in and around South Africa that are slowly but surely being infected. And as I said, if you don't live in South Africa, you will get to understand, or you won't understand, that people live 6, 7 people in a tin shack, or right on top of each other. Those shacks don't comprise more than 3 by 3 meters. So there is no social distancing. There is no healthcare. It's abject poverty. So let's just stay for now. Let's stay positive. Keep doing what you need to do. Number one, staying home. Staying safe mean, wash your hands the whole time. Sanitize. And obviously don't leave the front gate. As easy as that. But anyways, let's try and do something more uplifting and get to more of our meat of the day, if you want to call it. Cap of the day. That's where we're at. Very proud to, for those that don't know Parel, Vallei High, or what I do there. It says Coach Thinus at the back. For the last 6 years, I've been blessed enough to work and live out my dream and passion at Parel Vallei High. It's a school in Somerset West. Small rugby program. We started with 5 teams. 5 years later now, we can proudly say that we've grown double in size. We've got 10 rugby teams on the pitch. We've been promoted from A1 League, where we were, into the Western Province Premier League, playing Premier B rugby. Last year played Bishops and Rondebosch, our first 2 matches ever against Premier A schools. So very proud, very, very, very blessed and very grateful to be part of this school. And I miss it. I mean, that's my way of life. I get to do my passion every day when I wake up. Go to school, just talk rugby, plan rugby, and it's gone. At the moment, nothing of that is around, so just lots of rugby balls, lots of play with my dog, lots of watching rugby on TV, reruns, and searching the internet for interesting stuff. But before I move on from the cap of the day, linked to that is my shout out of the day, because there's 3 people that's been massively involved in this journey of mine, as well as Parel Vallei Rugby's, and I want to pay tribute to them today. You can call them mentors, you can call them wise men, you can call them teachers. I call them coaches, friends, and my personal mentors. Piet, Faasen, been involved the last 4 years, I guess now, since I got him involved at Parel Vallei Rugby. 82 years old and still coaching rugby full time. I will just right there, 82 years old, coaching rugby full time. Now, if that's not a way of life, I don't know what is. I salute you, Piet. Always be my hero. Thank you for every single day sending me an email every day for the last 4 years with something to learn about rugby. Eloff, legend. Eugene Eloff, twice winning the Junior World Cup with under 21s. Boerland, Lions head coach. also, whenever things get tough in Somerset West and the pressure gets too much and people drive me insane and others think they know more, maybe they do, I go to Eloff and I ask him for advice. Thank you, Lofi, for all you do in our lives and what you mean to me, Ines, and my dog, Max. We'll get to see him just now again. Last but not least, Nico Serfontein, huge shout out to you, mate. Eyster uit die Noord-Transvaal. Nico was een van die eerste manne wat ek betrek het by Parel Vallei Rugby 5 jaar terug. 5 years ago, I had a couple of think tanks, if you want to call it, where we planned and strategized Parel Vallei Rugby over the course of the next 5 years. Thank you, Nico. Thank you for leading that for me. Thank you for making me understand and realize what would hold us back and what would get us there faster. You were instrumental in what Parel Vallei Rugby has done to date. So, big shout out to you, mate. Parel Vallei Rugby finished talking about. The cap's getting very hot, although winter is setting in. It's still a bit stuffy down here in the Western Cape. But with regards to rugby and what's going on, yes, South Africa is on a 21-day lockdown, as you know, till 16 April. But South African rugby has mandated all forms of rugby practice, playing, coaching, nothing allowed until 25 April. And again, with that in mind, I'm waiting for the President to speak tonight, because at 7:30 he's going to have another public address where he's going to speak to us. And as I said, I pray to God this can go away and a miracle cure is found very soon, and yeah, we can return to normal. But that's what my heart is, my brain, my heart is telling me. My brain is telling me things are not going to work out very soon. But regardless, let's look at Donald Trump. Let's start with Donald Trump. Worst president ever. I cannot even believe this guy is doing what he's doing and saying what he's saying in the midst of the worst crisis worldwide. Because there's 3 presidents I follow. It's him, CNN, and America. And then, of course, our president, Cyril Ramaphosa, which at the moment is a legend, to take my hat off, or actually put it back on for him. This is for you, President Ramaphosa, legend, leading a third world country like a first world president. That's what it's about. And the other guy, that side, Orange is the New Black dude, he's leading a first world country in a third world fashion. So, ridiculous. Justin Trudeau, that's my wife and mine as well, because for the last 10 years I've been married to my wife, and she's a Canadian, which at the moment semi makes me a little bit Canadian. So he's also my president, and not president, actually prime minister, and his wife was down with COVID-19, one of the first people to contract it, but actually on the mend and recovering. Just an amazing country. I mean, when it comes to health services, reaching out, wanting to help. They're wanting to fly my wife home. I mean, how crazy is that? Yes, it's amazing that they want to help each citizen and get them back, but how amazing on that top of that, again, her staying here and choosing to be with her family in this unprecedented time. Even $5,000, that's what she could apply for right now, for a grant. $5,000, folks. Yes, it's $5,000 in Canada. Over here, talking about 80,000-90,000 rand as it's standing now with the exchange rate. But regardless, we're not going to get into more debt. You have to pay it back. So that's what it is. I'm just trying to explain to you the differences between these 3 countries, their leaders, and currently what's going on. My highlight of the day, believe me, there's many on the internet. Search around, look around, you'll find it. But mine specifically was Carlos Spencer playing on his debut for New Zealand against Argentina. Go have a look, search it. A 29-point debut at fly-off. How awesome. So me as an as a former fly-off, I'd rather say, I'm turning 46 this year, I think. So I'm actually old. But as a former fly-off, again, take my hat off to that. And yeah, just want you to go and search for that, because it's a brilliant highlights package. Ladies and gents, there's not much more I'm going to keep you up with at the moment. As I said, my wife is busy cooking supper over there and can't wait to get to that. My dog is looking for attention over here. If you haven't met him, let me bring him in again. Maxie, say hello to everyone. Max okay? Max is okay. Yeah, Max is okay. Just came to say hello to everyone. But let's leave it at that. Please stay safe. Please keep sanitizing. Keep it at hand all the time. There we go again. Been touching everything. And yes, just stay home. Nothing more stupid than wanting to go for a jog now. And that's terrible. We take our dog every day for a run, twice a day sometimes, for a play in the park. And he's the only guy not understanding it at this moment because, yeah, adverse and abject situation or circumstances at the moment. And you can't explain it to a dog. So anyways, ladies and gents, from that guy on the couch, I wish you only the best. And yeah, let's stay in prayer. And we'll get through this thing together.